might be stuck in the dark ages if you are still processing your disputes using, I don't know, Word, or you're just typing it out, or maybe you're not typing out your disputes, but you're just not getting the results that you want. Well, today you need to pay attention because we're going to talk about live automation. Now, you may have heard me talk about live automation before because it's like literally the best thing since, I don't know, sliced bread. I mean, look at all of these features. But here's the deal. If you are not using it, you are not going to benefit from it. And if you are not going to benefit from it, you're not going to get the results that you need. So that's why we're going over this today, because all of these new features are coming out. And when they do this week, starting this week, you're not going to access it for $149 one-time payment. You are going to access it for a minimum of $249. So if you want to get it for $149, it is still on sale on my Patreon page right here for $149. But you can still shoot me a text at 845-481-0780 and you can save $50. But let me get into the meat and potatoes of this and explain why this is the best thing since like anything ever, okay? So what I added in today is super simple. It's exhibits, and we're going to go over what an exhibit is, but this is going to allow you to create your screenshots and include it with your dispute letter, right? So let's say that you imported your credit report or you disputed manually, and you're like, you know what? I want to also prove that this account is either in violation or inaccurate. You're going to go over to the exhibits page, and you're very simply going to paste your screenshot here, and you can either just do a Control V, or you can go to insert and then image and then insert image in cells. Okay. It is really as simple as that. So when you print it, it's actually going to look like this. All right. But it is going to be, you want to change this to portrait. We're going to choose narrow on there. And then now you're going to have all your exhibits. So here's account 1, account 2, blah, blah, blah. And the credit bureaus are going to see the full account detail. So it's not just you saying, you are proving by showing. All right. So we have all these different features to go over, but we're going to keep this nice and concise and short, and let's get started. If you want to check out the full feature comparison, you can use the link down in the description. But again, if you don't have live automation, then you are basically just failing yourself. This is the only dispute letter tool on the market that includes the perfect dispute reason creator. Okay. There's nobody else anywhere that has any sort of app that comes even close to this. This is your next financial life. And it is so easy to use. 2 seconds to choose your letter, 5 seconds to import your report, and 30 seconds to add your accounts. Okay. It is the only one on the market that has a built-in macro recorder. What is that? I'm so glad that you asked. You can record your actions and then just play them without having to be there at your computer. It is the only one that has an eOscar code dispute letter creator. And let me go show you what that is. So this is going to look significantly different than anything that you currently use. It's in purple and it is in cursive. All right. So when you submit a dispute to the credit bureaus, they only categorize your dispute as like 4 out of 29 different codes. And that's because they are freaking lazy and they want to get rid of you as fast as possible. Okay, we took that away from them by doing this. So let's say that you either imported your credit report or you disputed manually. You can turn this into an eOscar code dispute letter very simply by telling the system. You would check this yellow, or the box under this yellow right here saying, yes, I want to create an eOscar code letter. And then you would just choose the reason that fits your claim best. Okay, such as claims inaccurate information or account reaffirmed or not included in bankruptcy, whatever it is. Okay, you need to choose one of these and it's automatically going to add this code and your account to this letter, including the dispute reason. This is also the only app on the market that after importing your credit report and creating your dispute reason, it's actually going to take the balances and the dates, whatever is relevant based on the account, and it's going to include it into the actual dispute and create the perfect dispute reason. Okay. It also, as it says right here, auto include field data in disputes. All these other ones just come up with this AI BS that could really fit any account anywhere. And that's why you are not getting results. You're using these systems like CRC and CDM and blah, blah, blah to create letters that everybody else is sending. You have to be specific in what you are saying. Otherwise, you are not going to get the results. And we currently have over 120 new features either in production or planned for our users. Okay. And all of these are coming out starting right now. So again, this is called live automation because it was built to grow with the needs of its users. All right. That is why feedback is so important, because if you need it, I will create it. If I can't, I'll figure it out. All right. If I don't know how to, I will pay someone to figure it out for me, and then I will import it into, the app. It's really as simple as that. You can automate and integrate virtually anything. And this is the only app. We already went over this before, so I'm not going to go over the slide, but this is the only app that has app script, which is going to allow native automations. Okay. You don't need Zapier. You don't need all these other third-party tools. We have data dashboards that are coming out. We have the built-in macro recorder already. The letters are so easy to use. Prove to me just in like 5 seconds, go into CRC or CDM and prove to me how quote unquote fast it is for you to add a new dispute letter. Step number 1, you have to go in and click on new. Then you have to title it. Then you have to type it out or, paste it, whatever. Then you have to save it, and then you have to do it again. Not with live automation. You can either choose from 80 built-in letters, or because you don't want to waste your time, obviously, or you can create a new letter and make it unlimited, because this is a spreadsheet. You're going to, in one column, you're going to name it, such as letter A. In the next column, you're going to type it or paste it, and then that's it. Hit enter and do it over again. Now you just created letter 1, letter 2, letter 3, letter 4, letter 5, letter 6, so on and so forth, all in one sheet without having to hit new, without having to hit save, without having to go into another page, none of that stuff. And it's the same for dispute letters and for dispute reasons. It is unlimited. Okay. We have auto create dispute letters coming out, and this is also going to have the full CRM, and you can automatically create your letters just by importing or adding your accounts. One of the features that are not on here is going to be the analysis. The analysis is almost done. I had to take some time off to manage my coaching clients, and so I'm back now creating the rest of these features. So basically, you are going to have it where you're like, hey, I wonder how to dispute this account. Okay, so you would go and tell the system you want to analyze that account, and it's going to tell you why that account is inaccurate or in violation. And then you can choose to go based on what the system recommends or not. It's up to you. But anyways, you would import a report or manually add your accounts, and then your dispute letters are automatically created based on the type of account selected to dispute. That is one of the options. Right now it is a do-it-yourself app, but soon you will be able to have all your clients in one app instead of having to create multiple copies, one for this client, one for that client. We already went over eOscar code dispute letters, so we are going to dip and skip. We already went over eOscar, so let's go to the next thing. I took out the spinner because it was too complicated for other people. Maybe there's a lot of people who don't know formulas like I do, and it's just much easier to create your letter and then to go spin it somewhere. And I do recommend where to spin it. Now, exhibits. Your exhibits are not going to look like this as I had originally intended it to. You're going to use the screenshot and do it that way. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. So instead of having the system credit report, you would just take a screenshot using any extension or whatever and just paste it in here. It's super simple. All right. Now, this is a new feature. All right. So you're gonna have a brand new accounts page where you're gonna choose the accounts prior to sending them to the dispute page. So new accounts page, you're going to choose to highlight negative accounts, select accounts to dispute, view payment status, and more. And there's a ton of formulas on here that are going to allow you to just click a button and it's going to perform the action for you. I promise you, this app is going to save you hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars per year. Now, this is how easy it is to create a letter. Add personal info. Choose a letter, add account. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. To add your accounts, you're going to manually add accounts or import a credit report, and you're going to select an account to dispute, add your reasons, and that was the last step. Okay, yeah, print. We also have automatic tracking that is being added, and this pricing is no longer relevant because I'm not doing monthly payments. It is just a one-time payment of $149 right now or $99 through me. Just text me. But if you wait a couple more days, it's going to be a minimum of 249 buckaroonies. All right, so check out what is coming. This is amazing. All right, we're going to have live sessions, client portals, automatic notifications, client dashboards, training center, dispute tracking with copies, creditor collector letters, and that is not even anything. That is just the tip of the iceberg, because guess what? We have more features. Let's go over the other features. So this is the feature comparison chart. You can read it at your leisure using the link down in the description. But you can access this anywhere: mobile, tablet, desktop, browser, Android, iPhone, Windows, whatever. You can use AppScript to create autoresponder for SMS, email, notifications, toaster, all that kind of stuff. You can add and edit your letters or reasons all in one page. Client portals, operate with your voice. We do not have Metro 2 letters. One-click full letter preview, one-click to print. Perfect dispute reason creator that is mine and mine only. Auto create factual disputes, including facts from the credit report, mine and mine only. AI integration, which is native, which is mine and mine only. Auto create personal info disputes, creditor collector disputes, dispute more than one person. The price is only $149, soon to be $249 as a one-time payment versus hundreds per month. Credit report import, automation, macro recorder, mine only. Ability to customize the app 100%, mine only. Analysis and analyzer creator, employee and affiliates. We are not doing that. It is basically worthless. Built-in and custom letters, built-in and custom reasons, add exhibits to letters. That's what we came out with today. Auto create dispute letters, true factual dispute automation with and without AI. And the platform is Google Sheets. All right. So if you want to get out of the dark ages and into the new ages and start your own revolution, then now is the time. Quit wasting time, because you are running out of time. That is the entire point here. Okay, it is getting harder and harder and harder to get results. And if you are not doing this the right way, you are not going to get those results. All right, speaking of results, look, I get it. This is difficult. It is overwhelming. It is confusing, and you might not want to do it. So shoot me a text or head over to my740.com, schedule a call with me, and I will see if I can help. And we are also going back to using Credzu as one of the options. So if you want a guaranteed credit sweep, you can hit me up down in the description. It is sendme2.co/Credzu. We're utilizing a disinterested third party to go between us and the consumer. It's basically where it's guaranteed for me to get my money, and it's guaranteed for you to get your work. It's very, very simple. It is the only way to be fair to both of us. All right. But anyways, smash that like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and go get this right now if you don't have it, because otherwise you are going to be kicking yourself in the behind.